Because what I really would like to do is have a third camera
Uh-huh.
pointed at the conversation with the logo like on a wall or something right here.
Uh-huh.
And then,
So both of us are in the camera?
yeah, but not all the time. Like just once in a while, like
Ah.
edit. So,
Yes.
you know, like you're talking, it's on you. But then, you know, if we're having like a back and forth, it can kind of go to both, you know?
Like one camera right here,
Mhm.
right in the middle. It should be just back and forth.
Yeah, with like the coffee and closings logo,
Yeah.
like that.
Do you have a
logo
sign?
right there. But I couldn't do it in here because it's just too small.
Yeah. What's behind this curtain?
Just wall.
It goes far back.
No, it's just a wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a curtain, then you can step through it.
No, no. Like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jacob Delon.
Yeah,
How do you say your last name? Delon?
Delion.
Delion.
Mm-hmm.
Delion.
The lion.
The lion. I like that.
The lion.
All right, let's highlight this coffee, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, this is Pure Intentions, the Columbia blend. It's bright, balanced, and aromatic. Have you ever had Pure Intentions?
No, I haven't.
So it's out of Charlotte. We've actually had their Porch Light blend, I believe it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That was like one of the early
So
episodes.
it's a Pure Intentions Porch Light blend.
That was the one we highlighted before. This is just the Pure Intentions coffee, the Columbia blend.
All right. Coffee beans do come from Colombia, so
Yeah,
hopefully it's a good one.
yeah. I like my favorite coffee beans probably are Colombian beans, to be honest.
But you cook it or you make it fancy. You have the whole press and stuff.
French press and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess that's fancy.
So you get the full flavor.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than like a Keurig.
Yeah. That's what I use.
Is it?
And
Yeah.
so we scoop the coffee grounds into the Keurig cup,
Uh-huh.
and then it goes through the water. So it's not.
That's nice.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's good.
It
It's better
works.
than like if you get like donut shop
Yeah.
things, which are fine. Like as long as, you know, if you're just kind of getting through the day with it, then that's good. But yeah, I mean, but at home, I don't do this. So at home, what I have is like, it's called the Philips 3200 Latte Go or something. It's like an espresso machine. But what it is it's a pretty big machine, but you fill up the top, like it'll take a whole bag of beans.
Mhm.
It has a hopper. You fill that up. And then there's buttons on there so you can do like a latte, cappuccino, Americano, coffee, espresso. And then like a Keurig, there's like the water pitcher thing on the side. And then there's a milk frother. So you just fill that with milk. It froths it for you and then dumps it into the coffee for you.
Mhm.
And then we put, like if I'm making my wife a latte, which I usually try to do
Mhm.
every morning, she just puts a couple pumps of vanilla in there. She's a Splenda gal, so we put a couple Splendas
Good.
in there, mix it up, and it's good.
Nice.
Yeah, I just do Americano. It's just
It's water and coffee.
water and coffee.
Yeah.
It's easy.
It kind of makes the coffee less hot, so it's easier to drink.
So it's still hot water. I mean, it is.
Oh, it's still hot
it's
water.
still
I
hot
do
water.
cold water.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I CrossFit before.
oh, really?
I make coffee, and then I just literally go to the water fountain and put cold water.
That's
It is
crazy.
kind of wild,
That's wild.
but it goes down easy.
I guess if you need like a shot of something.
Yeah,
But the way this
yeah.
machine works in like, if you went to like a coffee shop and got an Americano, it
Mhm.
would be an espresso with hot water poured on top.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just water and coffee, but I didn't know it was hot water.
Yeah, hot water and espresso.
All right.
So espresso is just like super finely ground,
Mhm.
super compact. So it's like dark, thick, heavy coffee. Which I'll drink. You know what's really good actually is, are you like a sweets guy? Like you like
Yeah, bro, I go crazy on some sweet.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let's go. So we do. Have you ever heard of an affogato?
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me, at the house, because it has like just the espresso button, we'll get like a bowl of vanilla ice cream, put it in the bowl, put it in the like under the coffee machine,
Mhm.
press espresso, and then it just, dude, it is so good, man. Like at night or something. Coffee don't really get me wired at night,
Yeah.
But-
Coffee doesn't do that to me either.
really,
Yeah.
but it's good. But anyway, what we're gonna do is rate this coffee at the end from a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay.
See if it's any good.
Are we allowed to drink it now?
Yeah, drink
Alright.
up. Be honest at the end with your review, you know. Some people are honest, some people are not. Like I've done with the show and they're like, I didn't want to be mean, so I gave it a better score than it is. I'm like, no, I'll be honest.
Mm.
I
I do drink black coffee, so this will be an honest review.
So far it's okay. Yeah, that's true too. Because some of the guests do put in creamer and stuff, and I'm like, it's hard to get a good review on the coffee with
Yeah,
creamer.
because most of the cream. That's the thing. When I put creamer in my coffee,
Mm-hmm.
like I drink coffee for caffeine,
Yeah.
but when I mix it with sugar, I think I guess sugar levels, blood sugar levels, they spike. So then on the way down, it crashes me compared to just getting the pure caffeine, and then I'm good. The sugar actually
Okay.
counteracts that and makes me sleepy.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's why I don't like adding sugar to coffee.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. I just don't because when I first started drinking coffee, I was probably, I don't know, I was young, like 12 or 13.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, my mom she always said, well, you know, everybody lets their kids drink Coke and Mountain Dew, and coffee's way better for you than Coke or Mountain Dew. So,
Yeah. But I think a 12-year-old's taste buds drinking coffee is
I liked
no
it.
way.
I liked
drink
it.
that.
I mean, I will say, like, the first cup of coffee I ever had was a
Mhm.
caramel frappuccino from Starbucks. So
Oh yeah.
it doesn't count. Like,
yeah.
it's just like a coffee milkshake.
Uh-huh.
But they are fire. But anyway, so I would drink coffee with tons of creamer and sugar and stuff in it. And my grandpa, this old Puerto Rican man,
Mm-hmm.
was like, real men don't put creamer in their coffee.
Mm.
And so then I was either like, enjoy my coffee or, you know,
Don't drink it.
don't drink it, like, or be like a little sissy like my grandpa thought I was. So
Oh.
I decided to go black, and that's how I've been drinking ever since. So it's been
Nice.
good. But all right, man, tell me what you were doing before you got your license. Actually, when did you get your license?
So I got my license. It's 2026, 2025. So last April.
Last April.
I finally passed the class.
Go.
Oh my gosh, that class is hard.
The class is hard.
Mhm.
So did you took the class, you took the test. I failed my test, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. Probably.
The national or the class exam?
So no, not the class was, I think I might have failed the class, but I think we were able to take it twice. So I think I took it again and got it. I don't remember the class one as much. But I know like the national and state, it took me like 3 times to pass the national, and then like I had to go back 2 more times to do the state.
Yeah. So I took the class. So the class exam I took through Traps Talks
Okay.
the first time, and this was 2021. I thought real estate was gonna be easy. So I was like, I'm not going to study. I'm not going to, just going to hop in the class through Zoom because that's when COVID was. Listen, and then I'll pass.
Mm-hmm.
I lasted 2 weeks in the class, and I backed out. And I was like, nope, I am not studying because I didn't like studying.
Yeah.
So then, previous jobs, I did a lot of manual labor jobs, like all the way from moving furniture to fertilizing to working a night shift at UPS, which was
My brother did that.
needed to get out of it.
Yeah.
I did that that lasted like a month.
Okay.
So a lot of manual labor jobs before. Started to get a little bit older, and then so that was 2021 all the way up to 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Going back and forth, just job to job. Turning 25, I wanted a new change. I needed to, one, make money.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll do real estate. 2025, I took the class again. So I took it once in 2021, lasted 2 weeks, backed out. 2025, I took it again through Superior School. Studied in class, but not outside of class. Failed the class. I was like, dang. And again, took it through Superior online. Even worse because I'm doing it myself.
Yeah.
There's no instructor. No one's giving you the whole background information because with real estate classes, it's always like so many loopholes, which there are. So it's like if this thing happens, but then this other thing happens, then it's a completely different answer.
Right.
So not having an instructor did not help. Failed that time. And I was like, all right, I got to go back to Traps Talks because everybody is saying Traps Talks is the way to do it. So I finally took it with him again end of 2024 because I got it in 2025. End of 2024, passed his class, studied crazy. Like, first time I ever filled up an entire spiral notebook my whole life.
Yeah.
Passed this class, took my national state. Well, this was the crazy part. After I passed this class, 3 months, no studying. No studying at all. And I'm like, I just set myself up for failure.
Yeah.
I forgot everything. Come like the deadline for me to take the national state exam, I go in, pass it my first time.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I was like, it was easy too. Like, I was thinking to myself, there's no way that this is the national state exam. Like I was just flying through it. Like, I
Really?
was so confident.
That's crazy.
So what really helped me do that was Traps Talks. His class was really freaking hard.
Mm.
And he knew that trying to trick us was going to prepare us for the national state exam. So him teaching me the loopholes and not how to get tricked by the words during his test helped me when it got to the national state exam, because those were more definitions.
Right.
So if you knew the definition plus a little bit more, then I think the national state exam was easier for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to college?
No, I went to
I didn't either.
East Carolina for, like, I say semester.
Okay.
I didn't initially want to go there. I wanted to go to, what's it called? Wilmington.
Okay, yeah.
But high school didn't study either.
Yeah, same.
So I didn't get into Wilmington because everybody wanted to go to Wilmington in 2018. So it was a lot of competition.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to East Carolina for a semester or two. I actually got good grades in college. College was pretty easy. But I was really only there for like fraternities. But my fraternity pledge class was super small, and like I didn't really get along with them.
Yeah.
So there's no point of me being part of it. So I backed out. Like I would leave every weekend. The brothers liked me, but my pledge class was just dweebs on it. Yeah. I didn't really like it. So I was like, these are not the kids I want to be around.
That's funny, man. Yeah. All right. So then what? Like you just start getting these odd and end jobs for 5 years?
So yeah.
4 years?
Dropped out of ECU. I tried Wake Tech because, that's more traditional, obviously, to get a degree. I tried Wake Tech for a semester,
Mm-hmm.
but it was worse there. No one's really talking. Like I enjoy social aspects or social settings,
Yeah.
and no one was talking during class. And then the one friend I did make, he was like ex-convict.
Okay.
So I was like,
Yeah.
do I need to be friends with this guy?
Yeah.
So that was, no really social settings at Wake Tech. So then I started working Bellhops, which is a moving company.
Okay.
And that was nice. There was a way to you get paid like $33 for just the drive.
Oh, really?
So that's nice.
Yeah.
And then you get like a $59. So it's like $90 minimum every job.
Okay.
So you do like a full day, you make, $150.
Yeah,
Let's just say that,
yeah.
which is, good for someone that it's like a side gig.
Right.
So I did that for a little bit, but that just takes a toll on your body. You do it during COVID, which I was during 2021. They're making you wear face masks when you're moving someone's furniture.
Yeah.
You're sweating
Yeah.
so much, and you're breathing in and out of your face mask, and they're yelling at you if you take it off. So it's like,
Yeah.
that was a tough job to do. I was strong, so
Yeah. I did that
got
job.
through it. You worked with Bellhops?
No, I worked with Dogwood Moving Company.
Yeah.
You know them?
Mhm.
Shout out Dogwood. I worked with them. That was probably 2020, 2021. I'm trying to think. Whenever I started Lines Realty, because like I was like, I'm gonna go out and start my own brick and mortar independent brokerage.
Mhm.
I was like, and I'm making no money, so I was like, I need like a side gig. And Ryan, the owner over there, super cool, super smart dude.
Mhm.
But he was like, yeah, you can. They paid really well, and they were like, it was like, if you need to take calls or whatever, you can go do that, right? The problem with that was like, I think I did it for like 3 or 4 months, but it was tough. And yeah, like, dude, the masks, bro. It's masks.
Oh, you did it during COVID too?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm touching all your furniture.
So like, and we would all like, once
having
the
mask.
homeowners would leave, we would just take all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't doing that.
But it just became worse when you started to sweat.
Yeah.
And the mask became wet.
yeah.
And now you're just the mask is going in and out.
Oh, it's terrible. But what Dogwood would do is if this was more, I guess, this was probably 2021 where they weren't like as required, but still like a lot of people were wearing them, was if you required us to wear them, he would charge you for extra guys because he's like, we needed extra people because it's a lot harder to move a mask on.
Yeah.
So you'd get charged. But dude, that job, great company, great everything. It's just the job just sucks. It's
then-
not fun.
After I did Bellhops, I think I worked at a food truck at Bowie Bowl in Apex.
Okay.
I think I did that for a little bit, but
Just selling food.
food industry is tough.
Yeah. Were you like cooking? Were you selling?
I was cutting acai in the truck.
Oh, really?
So it's like little packets.
Yeah.
You like cut the acai in half, and then you make the acai like bowl.
Okay.
So you blend it.
Okay.
Put like apple juice with acai, and then you blend it, and then you pass it to the next person.
Dang.
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
tough. No, it's not fun.
How long were you at that job?
I would say all these previous jobs, I was there for less than a year,
Okay.
just because, when you're working an hourly job, you want to make sure you're getting paid properly for that full hour.
Yeah.
So it's kind of easy. Like once your mind kind of goes like, this is not worth $18 an hour anymore.
Right.
Me being, an entrepreneur, I would say at heart, I just knew it wasn't worth my time. So I would go find another job. So that's when I kind of started to do, it went from just say bellhops to acai bowl food truck to then fertilizing. Pay went up a little bit, but at least it's better per the hour.
Right.
But fertilizing's hard too.
Yeah. Were you doing like golf courses and stuff?
No, I was doing residential houses.
Okay.
So I would wake up, 7 a.m., be out there until 5 p.m., 4 p.m., just walking across lawns. Not the most majestic job out there.
Yeah. And that was for a company. That wasn't your own thing.
Yeah, it was for a company. Like in high school, I did like my own lawn mowing care stuff, but that's easy. Mowing lawns and edging.
Yeah.
That's, the easy stuff. But the fertilizer.
Why did you decide to go the real estate route?
So I went real estate because since I was always in the serving industry, I wanted to stay in there. I like, pleasing people. I like making people happy and changing their lives. So by doing that, I was able to find a career in real estate where I was able to do those things, but make more money.
Right.
To where, it's actually worth my time. I get to deal with better clients because now they're my clients, and, I treat everybody well, but, they treat me well as, too, because they chose me to represent them.
Yeah.
So being able to still work in a serving industry, but, obviously get paid more and worth my time, then that's kind of why I chose it.
Yeah.
Another one was, since I didn't have a degree, what else would I do?
Right.
I can't go work finance. I don't have a finance degree. What's the next step from there? It would be real estate, unless you think of something other than that. Like, what, fitness influencer? That's a tough market. So I want to do that. So real estate.
Yeah. Yeah, real estate's good. I always say I get some flack for this from realtors because I'm always like, we get paid a lot of money. It's an easy job. And, I think some realtors like to think our job is harder than it is. They think it's more like, like a hero, kind of thing.
Easy
and it's like, it's just not like that. Like, we get paid a lot. We do it like, okay, so it's not easy because it's like starting any other business. You got to get clients. You got to, that once you're established, then it's easy. So like the actual contracts, the negotiating, like that's easy. It's the building a client base, which is where, and we can talk about this, kind of where you're at now, is like growing. Like you already have, from either past life or CrossFit or whatever, and now you're growing that sphere. Now that's hard. Like getting people to know you not as Jacob the fertilizer, but Jacob the realtor, Jacob you can trust me with the biggest investment of your life, and that is the tough part. So I'm not saying that like it's all sunshine and rainbows, 'cause it's not. But so let's talk. So you get your license in March, April. You say
April.
That's right. So how long did it take for you to get your first transaction?
So I got my license in April. I joined the Gluckin Group, our team, in March. Within 2 weeks, I got a client under contract, which was amazing for me because I've heard stories where it takes months to do.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks, boom, under contract, and then that was like a 6-month build. So then I ended up closing in that December.
Tug, let's walk me through that process a little bit. What was that like? I mean, it's your first client. So under contract.
It was,
you don't know the contract very well.
People say real estate's hard.
Yeah.
But it's, if you build I think having a hobby outside of real estate that puts you in front of people helps. So for instance, I do CrossFit coaching at CrossFit Surmount in Apex. 200 people come in and out of the doors. We'll say 150 people come in and out of the doors every day. that's 150 people that already trust me because
Mm-hmm.
I lead them in classes. And, I take care of my CrossFit clients,
Yeah.
like big on community, like massive. We want people to trust us. We want people to like us, and we also want to like you as well. So already having a pre-established, facility where people trust me and like me, once I get my real estate license, they're already going to have that, oh, I like Jacob. Like, why would I not go to him kind of thing? So, I just started posting on social media, this community, a Lennar community in Apex that I think was just a wonderful buy. Holly Springs area,
Yeah.
super good area.
Oh, great area.
And, they were like, oh, I posted a story and they said, oh, we were actually looking at this community. I was like, great. Like, I'll set you an appointment. Let's go together. They went maybe the following week and they just walked the floor plans. And then we visited again with, I think, her fiance, and he liked it as well. And then 2 days later, we're under contract.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
It was like minimal effort, but it was, putting something out there for people to know that, one, you're a realtor, but, another product, or putting something out there to let people know you're a realtor and then letting them know where to buy.
Yeah.
And them trusting you that, this is a good area.
Yeah.
Helped.
That's fantastic. That's so cool. I love having a client with new construction.
So
The new construction agent representing the builder
Mhm.
does 90% of the hard work as
Yeah.
far as like the actual like filling out forms and all that stuff for the
Mhm.
most part. So that makes it easy. You get paid a smidge more. And it's a fun, like, especially these track builders,
Mhm.
it's fun because there's not like much decisions going on. So it's not like stressful, like, should we go with this tile? Should we go with that tile?
Right,
Like
'cause
they
it's
might,
like it's set in stone.
it's set in stone for a lot of these builders, and some might have some choices. But for the most part, they're pretty much just like,
And that's
take what
probably
you can get.
the hardest thing about new construction would be just telling my clients no.
Yeah,
This can't happen.
you can't
Like,
do that. Yeah,
if you want, your slab in the back to go to the corner of your house, like, it's hard to sell your client no sometimes.
right.
That's the hardest part about selling new construction, is just
Mhm.
saying, no, the builder's building it this way.
Yep.
It has to be done this way. per
Yep.
Code.
Yep. And that's why I think it's important too for new agents to join a team, because when you get a team, you'll say, no, you can't extend that patio,
Mhm.
but here's a list of vendors that we have
Yeah.
that you can do it after you close.
Mhm.
So that's huge. And then, yeah, just having like, I think any new agent, like I always say, like, join a team is foolish not to, like, because even then, like, I know Daniel's super big with social media and his content creation and all that stuff. And
Mhm.
so just to have those ideas of like, hey, start posting these communities, maybe you'll get something,
Yeah.
which is huge. But what's been working for you in the business right now?
So right now it's, social media posts. Like, in terms of outreach, I don't really have to do any extra outreach,
Mm-hmm.
which, I mean, obviously I should be, but within my community, I see so many people on a daily basis. And CrossFit's not cheap,
Mm-hmm.
$200 a month is not cheap for a gym membership.
Yeah.
So, one, being surrounded by people that, are successful in life, who do invest, helps me not really have to do any extra looking. Just posting on social media, letting people know that, hey, this is what I do. I can help you, has been working for me right now.
Yeah.
I know one of the current deals that I'm working on, the seller actually reached out to Zillow first,
Okay.
right? He's a, older guy, not isn't too familiar with real estate, so he reached out to Zillow, like any older person would that's not familiar.
Uh-huh.
And that's the first thing that pops up, Zillow agent.
Yeah.
The Zillow agent didn't take care of him, so then he reached out to my father and asked, does Jacob sell land? To me, that was kind of a red flag, because, why don't you think I sell land? Why doesn't he know I sell
Mhm.
land? So for me, I think my next video or kind of topic of discussion would be, this is what I do.
Yeah.
And make sure that people know that. Because if people don't know what you do, you can't help them.
Right.
If that Zillow agent was good, he would have moved forward with them
Mhm.
without even thinking of me. So
Yeah.
I think for me, I need to start letting people know that I can do everything real estate.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's awesome. It's a fun business, man. Land, I think, especially is fun. First of all, congrats on the listing.
Thanks.
That's sick, dude. And not a lot of agents can say in their first year, under their first year, they got what is it, 875, 850?
Hit 25.
825. That's
I wanted to list that at $1 million, but
yeah.
there was no comps out there.
Yeah, yeah. If the market doesn't justify it, it's all good. But I mean, even still, like to get that listing that like that early on is insane.
Yeah, it's a big blessing.
I don't think I sold that. I didn't get a closing. I sold one 8 months.
Mhm.
So I got my license 18, turned 19. And then, like it was 8 months after getting my license, boom, I got a closing. It's like, oh, this is beautiful. It was like a nice little $200,000 townhome, and I got like a little $5,000 check.
Yeah.
But dude, $5,000, I was balling, bro. I think I called my now wife. She was my girlfriend at the time. I was like, we're going out for dinner. I'm taking you to like Red Lobster.
Yeah,
somewhere
anywhere you
want.
I definitely spent my first commission check.
Yeah, what'd you buy?
Bro.
Just balled out, or like did you buy something
No,
nice?
I didn't ball out. So growing up, me and my brother always played FIFA.
Okay, yeah, me and my brother did
So
too.
it's pretty silly saying I spent, this amount of money on some Xbox.
Mm.
But my first commission check, I spent like 3 bands on some FIFA points.
That's wild. That's cool.
It's like, I wasn't able to do that before.
Right,
And
right.
now I am.
Mhm.
Might as well, I'm still young.
Mhm.
Might as well spend it on, things that make me happy.
Yeah, ball out a little bit. Yeah,
And then next check I'll keep.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Because I mean, a lot of the times too, like some checks, will cover rent or whatever. Some checks are like, all right, we could invest some, we can cover rent, and then it's still like, let's go.
yeah,
I mean,
some fun money.
Let's have some fun money. Like, I don't think, you just got to tie it to your bank account. Like, freaking have some fun with it. That's why you're working so hard.
Yeah, you have to remember to like congratulate yourself sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
You
Yeah.
know? But then you get the other side of, you don't congratulate yourself until it's done.
Mhm.
So you're done with, what you accomplished it.
Yeah, like if you're coming out with nothing in your bank account, because the other thing with real estate too, which is why I'm a big believer in not getting a car payment
Mhm.
as a realtor for myself. I mean, I'm just talking about me. I don't believe in car payments because I'm like, I can get a car that I could afford, right? Like I really wanted an Audi,
Mhm.
but I would have to have a car payment for that Audi.
Yeah.
So I got a new Jetta, which is nice, but it's not like an Audi, obviously.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, I'm comfortable. I can pay for that because if this whole year bombs
Mhm.
and I can't make the payment, like, what do I do?
Yeah.
But now it's like I got a new car. I know it's not gonna have any issues, and if it does, I'm under warranty on it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just think it makes sense for me. We try to do as much cash stuff as we can,
Mhm.
but it also came to bite us in the butt because I couldn't buy a rental property. So we're working through that. We put like, the lender was like, well, you do need to have a car payment. And so we bought a newer car,
Mhm.
and I was like, well, like how much? Cause I just hate car payments. He's like, well, if you just do like finance 8K of it. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, we can do 8K. Like over 7 years or 6 years, or
Okay.
whatever it was.
That's good.
It's like $100 a month or something like
That's
that.
amazing.
Yeah. So
With a dealership?
yeah, with the dealership.
Dang.
Yeah, because I mean, we traded in a car.
Mhm.
So that was a big majority of it
Yeah.
that we already had paid off, and then put another big majority down, and then we just had like a little bit left over that we had to finance. But anyway, so tell me a little bit about CrossFit. How long you been doing that?
So CrossFit, I've been doing just like the workouts since I was, 15. I was in high school doing it a lot. Like I was really, really into it in high school.
Really?
Like waking up 5 a.m. to go swim. I lived in Durham near South Point,
Okay.
so I would drive all the way to the some Chapel Hill Aquatic Center in the morning, 5 a.m. into high school to go swim laps.
That's crazy.
And then I would, get back home, eat breakfast, and go to school, and then go work out again after school.
That's crazy.
So during that time, I was training to like go to the games as like a teenager.
Okay.
So that's why I was really into it.
Yeah.
I was pretty good. But when I went to go sign up for the games, got put in the men's division, and the men's division at the CrossFit Open is insanely difficult.
I can imagine.
So since I was 15, I've been doing it.
Yeah.
Competed like 2 years ago, but dislocated my shoulder playing basketball
Mm.
around like a year and a half ago. So that kind of like set me back a little bit. And
Yeah.
now I'm just slowly getting back.
Nice. Did you play sports in high school?
Mm-hmm. I played soccer and basketball.
Okay. Nice.
I was okay.
Yeah.
I made the teams.
Yeah. So what is it like to be a CrossFit coach?
CrossFit coaches, I enjoy it. It never feels like a job to me because one, since I have been in
You
this,
get paid?
hmm
Nice.
I have been in the same gym since I was 15. So seeing that community grow, they just feel like family to me. So when I'm coaching a class, it's, it doesn't really feel like I'm really coaching you. I'm just like talking to you and even just like working out with you.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it because it's only 2 hours out of your day if you coach 2 classes. If you coach 1 class, it's only 1 hour out of your day. And that's easy.
Yeah.
That's worth my time. Seeing these people that I actually enjoy being around, that actually listen to me, that, move well and want to be fit.
Yeah.
I absolutely love CrossFit.
And being in a industry that allows you the freedom to take up classes, like do classes when you need to.
Yeah, exactly. And, our owner, he just lets us make our own class.
Oh, really?
Our own schedules.
Okay.
So he's never like, you need to coach 6 a.m. this day, or you need to, pick up more classes. Never, ever has he put my name on the schedule.
Really?
It's all just myself putting my name on the schedule, or, everybody does that.
Yeah. That's cool.
So it's truly a freedom, like a free job. You can coach as much as you want, as little as you want. Just coach if you want to.
You think CrossFit's for everybody?
I think CrossFit is for everybody. Within our gym, or all CrossFit gyms should be this way. There's always scaling options. Like we always run on the board. Level 1 is the easiest, and then level 3 is the hardest. And then, but underneath each level, it shows you, what movements you're doing. So just say you come in and like, even when I dislocated my shoulder, you can still squat. Maybe you're not squatting as much because, you do need a little bit of back engagement or shoulder engagement. You're just not squatting as much. So if I can squat or work out with an injured shoulder, there's always an alternative movement for you to do.
Yeah.
Or even if, you're a larger person, you go to the gym to get fit and you do need guidance. So having a coach to guide you through it is great.
Yeah.
Compared to going to like a Planet Fitness or a O2 Fitness, you just go in there, you're the biggest person in there. What do? You just, you probably don't even want to push yourself to,
Right.
When you push yourself, you make noises. And imagine being the biggest person in the gym at an O2 Fitness, and now you're making noises, and it's like, what the heck is that person? Like, yeah, you're gonna get looks.
Yeah.
But being in a gym where everybody is pushing hard, or whether you're doing the easiest level or the hardest level,
Right.
I think that creates a sense of good community.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I followed Rich Froning for a while.
great guy.
Yeah.
I've been to his gym in Tennessee.
Have you? Really?
There, but
That's
great facility.
Yeah. Because he has the Froning Farms and stuff too. I bought like some bison sticks and stuff from his website. But dude's a stud, bro. Like I've watched some of his like highlights and stuff. I'm like, what the frick? The dude's got to be the most athletic looking freaking guy I've ever seen.
CrossFit athletes at the higher level,
Yeah.
dude, they can do everything. To running like a 5-minute mile to squatting 500 pounds, deadlifting, 600 pounds.
Yeah.
When you get to that level of fitness, it's, you're unstoppable.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it does carry over into, work as well. Like during workouts, they're not easy. Like you get to a point where you're like, I want to stop. Or you get to a point where, this is hard and, this hurts my body. But you have to push through because one, you have people around you that are pushing through it. So it's like, you don't want to be the person that backs out.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with CrossFit. Nobody really, it's a 10-minute workout. Nobody stops at the 8-minute mark. You go until the 10-minute mark, or you go until you're done. So that kind of carries over into, your lifestyle. You don't stop until you're done, or, if it is hard, you keep going.
Yeah.
Because it's, you feel better once you're done with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to compete again?
Yeah. It's
fun. Do you have any plans?
Right now, I did just pull my quad like 3 weeks ago. That was terrible, but I mean, I'm back and moving.
Yeah.
So I plan to compete maybe next year.
Okay.
I'm pretty heavy right now. I haven't been super strict about, diet or even just, working out on a daily. I work out on a daily basis, but when you're training, you have to do a little bit more to
definitely a difference between training and working out.
Yeah.
Yeah, my diet sucks right now. I was doing good at the beginning of the year, but I'm going on a cruise.
Bro, it's still the beginning of the year. It's not even February yet.
I haven't So I'm going on a cruise next week. So that's how I'm like.
Nice.
This week I was like,
How long and where y'all going?
we're going for like 6 days, maybe, just the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do that a lot. And it's just eating and drinking. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's like gym there, so we'll go to the gym and stuff, and we'll do like on the upper deck. Usually have a track where you just kind of walk laps or whatever you want to do. And now we're bringing our baby this year, so I'll just probably push her around a lot, get some steps in and stuff. But like at the beginning of the year, the first few weeks of the year, I was doing really good with up until really this week, like meal prep. So just like chicken and rice for lunch. And then I have I work. So my routine was like wake up 5:30, go to the gym. Well, I wake up 5:30, read, my goal is to like read the Bible every day.
Amazing.
Read the Bible, go to the gym, come back at like 7-ish, shower, then come to the office.
Nice.
And then I had here's like a healthy lunch too. And so it all, when you're working out and eating right, it kind of coincides because you're like, well, I don't want to eat. Like I don't want to waste my workout on a bunch of donuts for lunch, So you're like, all right, let me eat right. And then dinner, usually we do pretty good because again, my daughter, she's 10 months old, and so my wife really is big on trying to get her to eat clean, healthy foods, like whole foods, yeah. And so we're eating a lot of ground beef or avocado or chicken
really, that's how you get fit, man.
Yeah,
when I was at my peak, I'll peak again. When I was fit, 2 years ago, I followed a animal-based diet. So it was meat, cheese, eggs, and that was really it.
Yeah.
And the cheese, cheese is great.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure you get the right cheese.
Right.
Or it's just pasteurized cream, salt, and enzymes.
Yeah.
And if that's all it has, you can eat that with meat. And the way I looked at it was a steak dinner. You go out and that's fancy.
Right.
I'm having that every night.
Right.
So
yeah, I've done the carnivore.
Yeah, carnivore diet.
So I've done the carnivore diet every year for 3 years, and I'll do it for 3 or 4 months. Typically in the spring. I don't know if I'll do it this year. I do like it though. When I'm on it, it's easy. The first few weeks, you're like, God, I really want that croissant or something, and you just can't have it or whatever. It might be ice cream or whatever because they I love me some sweets, but you just suck it up, and you're full. I'm always full because I don't, and maybe I should, but I don't do calorie deficit and carnivore. So it's I'm just eating, I do a thing called, I do a thing called
fruit.
Yeah. So
I incorporated fruit in mine.
I did this time. Yeah. And it was a huge difference. Because what I did was I was doing a little mini triathlon, and I was like, oh, I better get some carbs and stuff in me, some healthy sugars too. And so this was the first time I did fruit, which was good, nice. That was a game changer. Get some kiwi and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that was huge. But yeah, so I'm gonna go on the cruise. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get right.
But sometimes it's difficult, especially for me. I never really had to balance a work life. So working out now that I'm, technically working full-time real estate, I never had to do that before. So it's hard to get in the gym, twice a day.
Yeah.
Plus, working, we'll say 5 hours a day.
Yep.
And then trying to do 2 a days,
right.
Work out in the morning, work out at night.
Yep.
I don't really I have the energy, but I don't really want to do it.
Yeah. And just little inconveniences too is if I miss my workout in the morning, then it's well, I could go home, let's say I have this and then something else in the afternoon, and then I can go home, work out. But then I have showings, so then it's then I gotta shower again, get dressed back up, and then go back out, and then come back home and get my sweats or whatever. But yeah, that's the inconvenient part of if I don't get, that's why a lot of times if I don't do it in the morning, I don't do it because it's I gotta go home, work out real quick, shower real quick, and then go back out. It's and I live in Timbuktu, so it ain't close. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I definitely got to drop some lbs. I will say, hey, you take creatine? You're a creatine guy? You take it every day?
When I'm training,
okay,
I do.
So
yes, I take creatine.
Yeah, I've been taking it every day since September.
Yeah,
but dude, I feel I used to be able to like I can go up in weight quick, but I can also drop it really quick.
Mhm.
I feel like with the creatine, like as far as scale wise, like I'm like, golly, like I have so much more weight on me now.
Mhm.
And a lot of it's obviously just water weight, but it's weird seeing my numbers be higher than
So they have
used
two
to be.
different types of creatine. There's creatine monohydrate and there's creatine HCO.
I have monohydrate.
HCO does the same things, but it doesn't retain water. So you still get the benefits of creatine, but you don't put on the water weight.
Gotcha.
And that's what I would take before. Now I'm on creatine monohydrate, just because I have it.
Yeah.
But HCO apparently doesn't retain the water in your
But
body.
the nice thing about the water weight is it makes you look a little bigger.
It does. It does pump
Yeah.
your arms.
Yeah. Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
Which is nice. But I mean, also, it's probably not the creatine that's making my gut a gut, but I like to think it is. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, fitness is something like I feel like I'll get into for a little bit, but then I never like I'll go hard in the paint for whether I'm training.
That's why it's different though. Training versus just working out to maintain. Right now, I've just been maintaining.
Yeah.
But when you're training, I think that's when you see the results because you're training for something. There's an end goal, right? You have to know your end goal. So if you're just working out, and, I worked out today. I worked out this day.
Right.
You don't know what you're really working out for. You're just maintaining your physique level. But when you train and you know that I have to compete on this day in front of this amount of people and do these workouts, you get in a different mindset.
Yeah.
And that's what I thrive on, I think.
Yeah. So what about people who are like me? And I'm not training for no CrossFit competition, but I want to look better than I am. So then it's like, what do you do?
I think at that point you just have to follow like a pretty strict program for months. So you would have to do something like that's tough because where do you work out at?
It's a little gym in Andrew called Forest Fitness.
And y'all just have like dumbbells, you have free weights. If you wanted to get ripped and you had that kind of facility, you'd have to do more tempo work.
Like hits?
No, like tempo as in if you want to put on mass, they say you want to be under tension. So you'd have like a 3-second ascent. So if you're bench pressing, 3 seconds on the way up and then even 3 seconds on the way down. So that's how you would get, more mass and then just follow a good diet.
Yeah.
But that's like, there's so many ways to get fit. So that's a tough question.
Part of me too is like, I like beer. So there's that.
You like, what kind of beers do you like?
I'll drink anything really other than IPAs.
I drink anything.
Yeah.
But I love IPAs.
Do you? Maybe I just haven't found a good one. Like, I could drink them, like, if I go to somewhere and they only have IPAs. Like, if I'm going to a friend's house.
We'll try some during lunch.
All right, let's do that. Yeah. All right. I'll drink it, but it's not like I would much rather just, like, a Yuengling or something.
For me, like, beer, I just started to like the taste of it.
Okay.
And so, honestly, when I drink, I just, I follow the high percentage, So if it's,
That's right.
I try to get as little, I don't want to get 3 beers. I'd rather get
one high percentage.
Yeah, 1 or 2 high percentage beers and be good. Because at the end of the day, I feel like people don't really like the taste of alcohol.
Like I love the taste of like a Red Oak or a Yuengling. Like I love it. I probably shouldn't say it like that because it makes me sound like an alcoholic.
Is that a cider?
No, it's not. It's a lager. It's out of Durham or not Durham, like Burlington, Med area. Phenomenal, but it's like ice cold, and it depends on like the weather. Like, if I'm on the beach too, like I'll mess with some Modelo's or something, and just
I had a Modelo the other night.
Did you?
They're pretty good. Yeah. I went to Mescalito in Durham.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah. But like margaritas, like it's phenomenal. Those are good.
Yeah.
My drink, if I'm going like on the cruise, is I'll do like a Crown Royal and ginger ale.
That's good.
Mix that. That's good.
I would drink that.
Yeah, that's really good. But that's the thing. Like with IPAs, I'm like, I don't really enjoy the taste of it. Like it's like kind of like dirt. But the like a good lager, yeah, I mess with it. Yeah, I don't know. I like bourbon. That's kind of like
just on the rocks.
Yeah, on the rocks, almost always. Even like I kind of catch some flack for this, but like higher end bourbons, like I'll still go ahead and put those on the rocks too.
Mm-hmm.
Now some people are like, can't do that. Takes the
I
control
haven't
away, but
really ventured out into like bourbons and like just drinking straight whiskey or something like that.
What about wine?
I'll drink some wine,
Yeah,
but I don't know what I'm tasting for.
gotcha. Yeah,
You know, I just if I like it, I like it.
yeah.
But if I don't,
Yeah.
then
I don't. Yeah, like at this point, I can tell. Like if you put a good glass of wine and a bad glass of wine, like if you put like a Dark Horse and a Caymus in front of me, like Dark Horse is super cheap, Caymus is not super expensive, but it's like $8. Like I could tell the difference easily.
I think I could taste that with tequila now.
Okay,
I like tequila.
really?
Mhm.
I
But I don't know what brand I like, but
Yeah,
I can taste the
Yeah.
difference between a good
I've
tequila and
never,
a bad
I've,
tequila.
I've never really got into the tequila scene too much. That's one thing I've never really messed with.
That's probably good, you know.
Yeah,
Family man.
that's right. Yeah, a family man who's obviously obsessed with beer.
Maybe you'll try it on the cruise.
Maybe. I mean, I've had it.
We're getting shots.
That's right.
Tequila.
That's right. I've had like tequila shots and stuff. I mean, they're fine. But yeah, that's the other thing. I got a daughter now, so it's like my drinking days.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. for
It's
you.
different. Yeah, because like I can't be stumbling in my bedroom.
No, never.
And then it's like, oh, my daughter's up, and I, obviously you can't be intoxicated when you're dealing with a baby. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'd rather live my life with my daughter than alcohol. So
Yeah, I
it's all
think
good.
Everybody should be that way. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. She's the best, dude.
I know, man. You're a young father.
Yeah. Yeah.
That surprised me. We're the same age, and you have a daughter.
So I've met my wife when we were 14.
I love stories where they meet at a young.
Yeah.
Couples meet at a young
Yeah.
age and stay together.
Yeah. So we've been together ever since. Got married at 22. Had Amelia when I was 24. I just turned 25. Yeah, I just turned
It
25.
helps, you joined. You kind of knew what you wanted to do. Maybe a little. You had an idea. You joined real estate right after high school,
Mm-hmm.
and so you're already bringing in money as a young adult,
Yeah.
and that helped. You already found the love of your life at that point.
Yeah.
Might as well start life.
Yeah. 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 It was good. I mean, when we got married, I didn't have any money. I spent it all on, we were, like I said, I was balling out. And then I was like, okay, I want to get married. So then I had to buy the ring. And then I got us an apartment, which was in Durham, and it was dummy money. And
Which apartments in Durham? Like downtown?
Station 9, West Durham, like near,
that
like
downtown
9th
Durham?
Street. No, it's like its own little side
okay.
downtown. But it's right next to like Duke and Duke's Hospital. Like we're like right in walking distance to campus. So
Okay.
it was expensive. But gosh, it's hot in here. Anyway. Oh, so what I was saying was I was balling out on all this stuff. Like I had to get the ring, and then I, booked the honeymoon, which the honeymoon was super cheap because we just went to Asheville because again I had no money. And
You bought out.
I bought out.
Yeah.
And I remember asking her dad for permission. And I was telling him, this was a bold statement because I maybe had $2,000 in my account at the time. And I was like, look, like, if she ever doesn't want to work, like, I promise she doesn't have to work. Like, that is like, if she ever says, Ethan, I want to be done, I'll promise I'll make enough money that she never has to work again. And I was like, looking back, I'm like, that was so stupid. I mean, I guess it was good because it worked out, but like,
Yeah.
I had no money. So for me to say that, we got married 2 months after we got engaged. So we got engaged in June and married in August. And I got married with no money. So she said, hey, I want to quit. I'd be like,
Yeah.
you're SOL because
Yeah,
I got
sorry,
nothing. But yeah, it's been great, man. It's awesome. And then having my daughters just changed everything. Like, I mean, it's like cliche. Like you hear all like that say like, oh, you hold your baby for the first time, and you're like, it's so true. It's crazy, man. Like,
And that's something that I'm lucky to not have, not a daughter, but like an outside factor. Growing up, like my family's, they were able to take care of me. So I didn't have any bills. I didn't have to worry about college, like student loans. I didn't have to worry about a kid at a young age. So not having a outside factor, I think, puts me in a very comfortable position, right? But I think having an outside factor sometimes does, having that uncomfortability
Mhm.
does help push you more.
For sure. Yeah.
And so, I wish I did have more uncomfortable positions.
Yeah, put yourself in one, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just having the daughter, like, now I'm provider and protector of her.
hmm
And so it's like, I mean, if that doesn't push you, I don't think anything ever will. You
Yeah,
know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Like the amount of responsibility that is.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, but it's
Kids
like,
aren't cheap either, man.
no,
I know daycare's not cheap. Schools aren't cheap.
that's what I've heard.
Put kids in private schools.
Yeah. I'll say, like, we have been super blessed because my wife stays home with her 6 days out of the week, and my mother-in-law watches her for one. And
There you go.
like,
You
we
have a
don't have any.
stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. Yeah. If we can get her to be full time, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
Just full time stay home. But
Buy a house from us. Come on.
yeah, she so it's nice. Like we don't have to deal with the daycare. We don't ever have intentions of
Putting
having
her
to
in
do that.
daycare.
No.
Just
Like I think my
after
wife
school.
might go back because she does like her job. She likes being a nurse and she's a great nurse. And I think like when she goes to like kindergarten or whatever, she'll probably go back to work more often. But as of now. Although I guess when she gets to kindergarten, we'll probably have more kids underneath her, so it'll be a while before she goes back. Yeah, but it's good, man. Yeah, having a daughter. I mean, I'm sure a son too. I don't know that feeling, but having a daughter is like, it's the best.
Yeah.
Anyway, man. So what's kind of your plans for the future? Like, you got your real estate license, you get your license, and immediately you start killing the game, which is rare. So kudos to you, man.
Kind of killing the game.
Nah, dude. Yeah. Well, anybody can always do better, but as a new agent, like it is shocking, like how great you've been on. You got off the ground. Where do you see yourself like going in this business?
So within this business, I mean, to say that I would grow like 3x from where I am right now would be amazing. But the humble side of me is, just stick to goals that are attainable, maybe shoot a little bit higher. So right now I'm trying to shoot for this year, just easy 12 transactions, closing a day. And that's manageable for me.
Yeah.
Recently I have been selling more like just in Apex, Holly Springs area. So, a $15,000 commission check 12 times this year.
Right.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I'll push myself more next year. So for me, trying to shoot for 12 transactions this year, which I'll have 3, pretty much guaranteed. I just need, 9 more. And I'm working with, some sellers right now. I have 2 sellers that will list in Apex.
Oh, nice.
No, 1 seller and then 1 buyer. I will eventually buy an Apex this year. So
that's huge.
Just continuously, putting myself out there, letting people know what I do.
Yeah.
And just posting communities that I would buy in or that I think, people should buy in. Not posting communities where it's out in the boondocks and it's, property value is not going to go up for another 5 years.
Right.
Especially for first-time home buyers. I think agents that put first-time home buyers out in the boondocks in a house that they know they won't grow into, unless they have a idea that they want to rent it out. But for me, dealing with a first-time home buyer, I want to put you in a house or townhome that it's going to grow within the next 3 years, honestly, because I know you're going to sell it.
Right.
I'm not going to put you somewhere where it's not even going to go up, at all. I'm going to put you somewhere where the land is, valuable, where the market is booming. So when you want to sell it and buy your next big home, it's not going to be hard to
set up for it.
Or even if you want to rent it out, it's in a good county where schools are great, where the community's great. It's not out in elsewhere where there's nothing.
Don't say Andrew now, boy.
Yeah. But Andrew's doing well.
Andrew is doing well. All of Hardin County. There's double the amount of building permits in Hardin County than there are homes, which is an insane stat.
Because Andrew's not far. Fuquay, boom.
Yeah,
Holly Springs, booming. Holly Springs is too expensive. So what do? You go to Fuquay.
Right.
Fuquay's now becoming more expensive. Then you
like
go to Andrew.
We're 10, 11 minutes from downtown Fuquay. We are 18 to 22, depending on traffic, to downtown Holly Springs. Or just that, that main shopping section.
It just goes by lines. Apex is not even fully established yet. But Apex, then it goes Holly Springs, then it goes Fuquay, then it goes Angier, and then whatever's outside of Angier is, is kind of getting bought up, I would say, right now. But
it's just the natural progression of any metropolitan area is just keeps getting farther and farther.
Yeah, and I think that's what helps me. I understand the area so well because I did grow up here.
Yes.
Especially like Durham. Like, I wasn't a stay-at-home body either when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I drove around everywhere. So I've seen the community and, the triangle grow.
Mm-hmm.
So I think knowing the market and knowing where it's growing, helps me let people know, like,
For
this
sure.
is a good buy. This is a good area.
Yep.
Because even, North Durham, right? Like North Durham, where
Yep.
Duke is. I
Yep.
mean, there's some expensive homes, but it's a little bit,
Right.
weird out there. But as you come in a little bit closer to like South Durham, South Durham's going to be doing well forever. As long as South Point Mall doesn't turn, I don't know the word. As long as South Point Mall stays classy,
That's right.
that area is going to it's going to stay like livable for families.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and just having RTP and all that stuff right there. So
Yeah, RTP is great. And
Like-
there's not really housing out there in RTP yet.
Mhm.
And there's going to be.
Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing with Raleigh. I mean, how long has Raleigh been on the top 5 move list of the country? It's like, I don't think it's going anywhere. So, I mean, Raleigh Triangle, all of it, But yeah, man. No, I think you're killing the game. I think you're going to continue to kill it. So I'm excited.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this land deal. So
That'll be sick, dude. That'll be real sick.
I have like maybe 5 to 10 phone calls a day for the past 2 days. We just listed it like yesterday. 2 days ago. And
Mhm.
I'm getting phone calls, some showings already.
That's awesome.
So
Heck yeah.
I think it's gonna go fast.
Let's go. All right, man. Actually, let's do our coffee. I forgot we didn't highlight the coffee.
All right, let's chug it. Just kidding.
My junk's cold now.
I'm not chugging no coffee.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what'd you think?
And take a sip. Scale to 1 to 10. 10 is obviously amazing.
10 is the best cup
10
of
is
coffee
the best
like
cup of coffee I've ever had.
ever.
So based off of that, I would give this 6.8.
A 6.8. Okay. I like that.
I mean, my cup is, basically done. So
Yeah, that's good.
obviously I liked it, but based
Yeah.
off of a 10-point scale, 10 being the best cup of coffee I ever
Mhm.
had, I think a 6.8 is a good choice.
I like it. I like it. I'm probably gonna go a little higher. I thought it was really smooth, like really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
The first sip I had, I was like, wasn't that impressed, but the more I drank it, I was like, the better it kind of got. Like, I
Definitely
get
easy
into
to drink.
It is easy to drink. Let's lock in a 7.4.
All right, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So overall 7.
Yeah.
Meet in the middle.
Yeah, let's meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Good 7. I think that's a good rate.
That's a great
Yeah,
rating for
yeah.
a 7.
Yeah. And I don't remember what I gave the last what is this? Pure Intentions.
Mhm.
But if my memory serves me correctly, I feel like I like this one better. But I guess I can go back and see.
Yeah, I could drink this coffee.
Yeah. This is really good. So shout out Pure Intentions Coffee. This is again the Columbia blend. It's out of Charlotte, but you can find them at www.pureintentionscoffee.com. Where can people find you?
People can find me on Instagram, Jacob Sells NC. Super easy to remember.
Super
I
easy.
locked in that handle like 2 months ago.
Let's go.
So happy that it was available.
There we go. Love it. Jacob Sells NC. Well, thanks for coming on, man. This is fun.
Thank you, Ethan.
Absolutely. Bye, everybody.